show you a little bit about the technology behind the black rack. Then we're going to show how to tune your rack so that it sounds just perfect in the field for you. Then we're going to go into the actual communication with deer using rattling sequences and what those mean and how to signify that when you're up on your tree stand. And then finally, we're going to show you real-time communication and rattling sequences and how the deer actually react to the rack so that you can see what works and what's been working for us using this great new system, the Black Rack Rattling System. The technology of the Black Rack consists of a few different things. One obviously is the color, and that's to conceal your movements in the tree. Deer have a real sense of seeing those white bright colors. You know, they use that flipping with their tails and they communicate that way. So they have a real instinctiveness when it comes to visual with a brighter color. So we wanted to make the Black Rack dark or black in color so that we could get away with a little bit more up in the tree. Now, another part of the technology would be the hard shell outer core that gives you that realistic sound of two actual deer fighting. Now, inside that outer core is what we call a bone core. It's a foam core that goes throughout the entire rack. And that gives it the natural sound, and that's what's causing that instinctive reaction when we're using this product out in the field. Now, the final piece of the puzzle here is the design is two full deer, two deer actually fighting. It's not just like getting a shed and tickling antlers together, but you can actually sound like two full deer going at it in a real fight. And you just can't get those types of sounds and that natural reaction out of deer with some different technical type products that are out there. The Black Rack actually creates the illusion of two deer fighting, and it really does work. Now let's go to Rod White, Olympic gold medalist. Rod's harvested thousands of inches of Boone and Crockett and Pope and Young bucks, and Rod is one of probably the best communicators with deer of anyone that I know. And let's have Rod talk a little bit about how to communicate with rattling systems to deer.
I want to show you the basic technique that we use to make these racks perform at the highest level possible. And by doing that, we're going to, one, carry our sound as far as possible, and two, also prevent ourselves from smashing our hands together. Lots of folks, when they'll pick up the antlers, we've noticed that shows want to grab them right in the center of the antlers. And really, you want to grab them down here, closer down to the bottom. And there's two reasons for this. One, obviously, because you don't want to smash your hands together. But also, two, a lot of the sounds that we're trying to generate are done by more twisting of the antlers. Just like when two bucks are coming together and there's two full racks hitting one another, there's more of a twisting motion that's going on than a straight bang on like you would see a couple maybe rams in the wild do. So to essentially do that, you just want to grab them down lower on the tines. You can see my hands are placed right where the main frame of the rack comes down, hits what most people assume is the handle. And then I generally hit the top first, and then there's a twisting motion that happens. So essentially it looks just like this.